Okay, story time. I'm going to try not to make this long and try to get through this without being emotional about it. But on Thursday, I turned 37, and I promised myself that this would be like my new year to rejuvenate myself and just figure out what it is that I want in life. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a sister, I'm a niece, I'm all of those things. But most importantly, I've always been the person to never lose sight of your dreams, to always like go for what you want. And it's always been my thing. I've always been passion driven. I've always just went for it. And up until I got married, the things that I wanted and seen myself in the future, and like a 5-year plan or 10-year plan or whatever, that's what I got. And when I got that, I got it rapidly. I met my husband on TV. We found out we were pregnant. And our daughter came literally a week before our 1-year anniversary. My house was on that plan, that list, and we got the house. I got the house the next following year. We closed on the house. I build my family. I'm in a good place with my husband. I'm in a good place with my daughter. And in life, people, their view of what luxury is. And for me, it was to always keep a job and, health insurance. For me, that was luxury. I want to be able to go to whatever hospital I want to go to and be able to get the best care that I want. I don't have to worry about having state insurance and having to stay locally in the state. Like, I didn't want to worry about those things, and that's why I kept a job or multiple jobs. But I also had passion for doing hair, wig making, creative, that's just me. I also have ADHD. I was diagnosed at 25 with it, and I don't take any medication. And it was one of those things I felt like if I work out and do these things, like, I'll be fine. We thrive in what we do, and doing hair was one of my things, but I lost touch of hair. And I lost touch of hair because things have changed. A lot of things have shifted in the beauty industry, and because of social media, people's expectations aren't what I grew up, doing hair. I've been licensed since 2006 to do hair. My mom's also a cosmetology. It's just something that's been in my family for a while. But needless to say, I'm in the process of this year of closing my salon because financially it's a burden. I'm not there often enough because I'm working. And the reason why I work is because I don't see myself hustling to build clientele and to be, marketing in the salon and doing all those things, and then running a salon and having employees or people booth renting. Like, I'm at a point in my life, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to make sure you're paying your rent on time. I don't want to make sure I'm the one that they're calling when things go wrong. Like, I don't want to do that. It's just not something that I want to do. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I just want to show up. These days, I just want to show up. I don't want to plan nothing. I don't want to do anything. I just want to show up. So part of me closing down my salon and transitioning is I feel like I'm giving up a piece of me. And it's been hard trying to get through those emotions. Like, mentally, I know it's draining. I'm not there enough. I'm only there on weekends. I'm only servicing a few clients that I keep. So me just spending out the money to rent the space and pay for utilities is becoming too much. And it's hard. It really is hard. Because I'm trying to figure out what's next for me. Like, yes, I can be a content creator. I can do all these things, and I don't mind doing that. But for me, it's another hustle. constantly having my phone out, constantly editing. It's a lot of hours. And the benefit is getting money, but it's still, it's an upkeep. Like, money, it's not tax deductible, so now you have to make sure you're filing your taxes and doing the necessary things you need because there's money not taking out. And then healthcare doesn't come with being a content creator. It's a bunch of things. So overall, yes, the experience and the having the freedom, or I guess the flexibility, to do what you want and get money and buy a new home and all of these things that I hear about content creators doing, and they're like, you should do it, you could do it, you have a good following. And I want to, but again, like I said, it takes time. So I feel like everything that's been happening since the beginning of the year, even up till today, and then me now closing my salon, I do have that time. Now I have time after 5 and on the weekends to make content. I'm just trying to figure out, like, is that what I really want to do? Is that something that I want to do? And again, it's a bunch of things, and I'm like, I don't know where to go, like where to start. And it's not that I'm trying to redefine myself as a mom, as a wife, because I've figured out that part. I did the work with my husband with the communicating and the finding myself and figuring out, but what's next for me is the hardest part. And I don't know what that is. I don't know which way to go. And I'm still trying to figure that out. So just have patience with me. And if my husband see me on the internet crying like this, he'd be like, Shawnee's, really? So I'm gonna go. Bye.